How I Manage My Everyday Working Life as a Neurodivergent Person with Lucy Woodcock of AbilityNet.
Hello, my name's Lucy. I'm an Accessibility and Usability Consultant at AbilityNet. I'm in the User Research and Strategy team. My background's in education, psychology and computing. I'm also a commissioned portrait artist, a diploma level pianist and a trained reflexologist. I received a diagnosis of autism or Asperger's at the grand old age of 40. In my journey leading up to my diagnosis and the decade following it, I've learned a lot of things about myself that are relevant to my professional life. So this is what I would like people to know about what I do to manage my everyday working life as a neurodivergent person in a neurotypical world. So it's really personal to me and important to acknowledge that, as the saying goes, once you've met one autistic person, you've met one autistic person. So number one then, it's really important to replenish my energy levels every day, and I do this by spending time doing the things that I most enjoy. This is a non-negotiable part of looking after my health. For me, this is doing creative work such as practicing piano, working on artwork, reading or doing other crafts. For other people, the activities will be different, but they'll all include becoming absorbed in the flow of the activity. Number two, make sure that I can manage my surroundings. So it's important for me to be in control of the noise levels around me so that I can concentrate. Sometimes I wear noise cancelling headphones, at other times I like to have the radio on or music playing. I find it really hard to concentrate on what people are saying if there's background noise. So when I have calls or meetings, noise cancelling headphones are essential kit. Number three, I now recognise that it's okay to take a break when I'm feeling tired or overwhelmed. It's important not to try to push through these warning signs, as it can take much longer for me to recover from the impact of ignoring them. Next one, I like communicating by written word, as this gives me time to process my ideas and to express them clearly. I don't like being put on the spot and having to give answers straight away. Clear communication with my line manager about this has been very useful. Next one, I plan and put strategies in place to mitigate any changes or surprises. This is when having agendas for meetings and sharing project planning are helpful. So I often have like a tree diagram in my head that I work through, planning possibilities and different things that might happen ahead of time. And this gives me control over my activities, and I like to have this. Next one, it's important to play to my strengths and for me to ask for help when I find things more challenging. I know that certain activities can make me uncomfortable, so I take steps to find alternative solutions or different ways of approaching things. I know that I'm creative and can problem solve and come up with different ways of looking at things. And I know that I can work really quickly to achieve results, and that I often spot patterns and details that other people miss. I love working from home whilst at the same time having regular contact with colleagues through digital means. I find it so much easier to start conversations through Slack or email than in real life situations. I think this is because I don't need to read body language or make uncomfortable eye contact or navigate through small talk. If you're my colleague, it's helpful for you to understand that I consider my words very carefully. I only say things when I mean them, when I'm serious, and when I'm 100% committed to completing a task. And this works the other way around too. If you ask me to do something, I won't be able to stop and say it's finished until it's all completed to a high level. So I guess most people, whether neurodivergent or not, would benefit from doing some of the things that I've talked about. But for me, they're an essential part of my daily routine and how I manage my life. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that I've given you an insight into my neurodivergent way of working.
Learn about removing disability barriers with AbilityNet's training courses or e-learning modules. Find out more at abilitynet.org.uk/training.